Notice I don't have a message outline for you guys today. So you get there. Well, I have been working on this message, and I just keep on writing and writing, asking God for wisdom as to. And so I just kept on. I said, well, how am I going to outline all these things that I have written down? Well, it would be so long. So I would just ask you to just pay attention to the things that I would be sharing with you today. It's long, 2 pages. It would be too long for you guys to handle. All right, but it's Super Bowl Sunday. All right? And 189 million people are expected to watch the game today. That's a lot of people. 189. That's more than half of the United States population. 189 million. And you know what? Advertisers paid $5 million for 30 seconds of commercial spot. 30 seconds of commercial spot. $5 million. Incredible amount of money. People who will watch at the stadium, they said paid an average, them all together, an average of $5,000 per ticket. Isn't that ridiculous? Unbelievable. Yeah, that's the average, $5,000 per ticket. The total spending is estimated, that's related to the Super Bowl today, is $15.5 billion. Wow. Amazing. Viewers, they said, will eat 139 million pounds of avocado.
Not me.
I don't like it. You don't like avocado. So you're not one of the 139 million. 1.3 billion chicken wings will be eaten today. Aren't you glad you're not a chicken? 11.2 million pounds of potato chips will be eaten today. That's how big Super Bowl is in our country. And let me read to you more of these statistics. It says 34.7% say, okay, of all the viewers, 189 of them, 34.7% say the football game is the most important part of the day. That's 85 million people. The most important part of the day. While 17.7% say the commercials are. That's 43.4 million. Probably you're one of them. Can't wait to see the commercials. And another 4.5% say enjoying the fun food is the most important part of them. That's 11 million people. Another 43.3 million fans are planning to throw a Super Bowl party. Anyone here throwing a Super Bowl party? Okay. That's 17.7%. While another 70 million say they'd rather let their friends and relatives do the hosting and attend one instead. That would be me. That's 28.6%. Right? 79.8% of party goers and viewers will purchase food. Americans will purchase an estimated 8.6 million new televisions because of Super Bowl. It's a big day. 11.1% of those planning to watch the game will buy new team apparel and accessories. An estimated 20.9 million new items purchased. Did you get a new shirt? Huh? Nearly 8 in 10 Americans say they view the commercials during the Super Bowl as entertainment, while 17.5% say they make them aware of advertisers' brands, And 10.3% said they influenced them to buy products from the advertisers. That's why the advertisers pay $5 million for every 30 seconds. They get it all back, apparently, or they will not pay that much, right? It must have been worth it. Well, all these tell us the sports entertainment is one of the most important, if not the most important things in the life of many Americans. Sports entertainment actually has consumed so many people in America. And we all, most of us, actually are caught in it. Caught in it. You know, you hear coaches, college football and basketball coaches getting paid more than the best professor in a university. Amazing. Why? Because in most universities, sports has become the most important. Even not just in colleges, but even in high schools, it's the same. Because all of these, like I said, tell us that sports entertainment is so important in our country nowadays. Watching two teams battle for the coveted trophy brings so much excitement that people are willing to do everything just to be a part of the event, even if it's not their team who's playing. Right? My team's not even in it, right? Your team's probably not even in it. Or probably some of you here are Broncos fan or Panthers fan. But probably most of us here, our team's not even in it. But who's going to watch Super Bowl tonight? Come on now. I won't be. I'll be here at church. That's why I'm griping. No. So we watch two teams battle it out. And everyone wants to be a part of it, like I said, even if your team is not playing in it. You actually end up choosing a team, right? You end up choosing a team. I have a friend that I work with in Cincinnati, the cook in the deli where I work. And he's a Peyton Manning diehard fan.
Amen.
There's one over there. But anyway, I was talking to him last week after last Monday. I said, "Hey, Smitty, your boy's going to the Super Bowl again." He said, "Yeah, my boy," he said, "is going to win the Super Bowl." I said, "Oh, really?" He said, "Remember 2 years ago, that's the same thing they said?" He said, "Oh, no, he is different now. You know, he's going to win the Super Bowl." Is that what you said, Bernie? Yeah, he's going to win the Super Bowl. You know, that's his team. He was so excited. He's telling everyone, you know, his boy is going to win the Super Bowl this time. But the truth is, no one really has the assurance of who's going to win, right? No one has the assurance. Last year, everyone thought the Seahawks, you know, it's got it already. But then, the last, minute, lost it. Yeah, you never know. There's no assurance of victory. You can just hope for it. Win or lose after the game, though, everyone is happy and can't wait for next year's Super Bowl, hoping that it will be their team. Right? So we say, hey, there's always next year. That's what we hear in Cincinnati all the time. Yes, there's always next year. There's always next year. And you keep on hoping for that. But, you know what? There is a bigger battle going on in the world. There's a bigger battle going on in the world. Actually, not just the world, but the universe. It's the battle between God and the forces of evil. But no one seems to care much about it. Because it's Super Bowl Sunday, or it's whatever it is that's happening. Right? It's the battle between God and the forces of evil. It's a battle for the souls of man. A battle that concerns eternity. And you know what? This is the most important battle that everyone must realize.
Amen.
It really is. But sometimes we don't tell them about it. You know, the advertising for any sporting event is just amazing. Like I said, even if it's not your team, you become a part of it. Even if it's not something that really will concern you directly, you tend to become a part of it because they are advertising it in such a way that everyone has to be a part of it, because if you're not, it's like you're stupid or what's wrong with you, right? If you're not in it, well, what is wrong with you? And so you try to make yourself feel that you are a part of this big event that is happening in our country. Even though football actually is only happening, American football is happening only in the U.S. After the game, they become the world champions. Even in the NBA, they are called the world champions. But half of the world don't even know what actually is going on. But they're the world champions. Why? Because they advertise it. And when you consider all the other countries that are also watching, they said it's probably about 400 to 500 million people in other countries where they can watch on the internet the games that are also involved in the American sports entertainment. Because only in America do we have the kind of sports that we have in the world. Only in America. Of course, other countries are trying to become a part of it. Why? Because it's advertised in such a way that you have to become a part of it. And so the question for us is, do we advertise this battle that I'm talking about now between God and man and the forces of evil? That concerns not only two teams, but concerns every person in the world. Our responsibility is to let the world know that they are really part of this battle between God and the forces of evil. The great news that we have is telling them that Jesus Christ has already won. Amen. You can actually be a part of the winning team. That's good news. Unlike any other battles in the world where there's no assurance of victory, in this battle, if you are on the side of Jesus Christ, you are assured to win. You have actually already won. And every person is welcome to join this team. And there's no way that it can lose. Amen. Team Jesus Christ is the only team in the universe that is sure to win. But of course, we each have to make a choice. Am I going to be a part of this team or not? And if you are a part of this team, you also have a choice. Am I going to bring others to be a part of this team or not? Remember, those who do not join the team will forever lose the privilege of joining Jesus in heaven. It concerns eternity. It's the most important battle of all. We have to tell them. We have to tell them. It is very important that we tell them. Revelations chapter 12, verses 7 to the following reads. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels waging war with the dragon. The dragon and his angels waged war, and they were not strong enough, and there was no longer a place found for them in heaven. And the great dragon was thrown down, the serpent of old, who is called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. He was thrown down to the earth, and his angels were thrown down with him. Then I heard a loud voice in heaven saying, "Now the salvation and the power and the kingdom of our God and the authority of his Christ have come. For the accuser of our brethren has been thrown down, he who accuses them before our God day and night." Listen to verse 11. "And they overcame him because of the blood of the Lamb and because of the word of their testimony. And they did not love their life even when faced with death." Why? Because they understood the importance of this battle. The importance of this battle.